Please explain it in much detail for Ross as humanly possible so he doesn't fuck this up somehow. Alright, let's think about this. How can we prove that wrong? I'm sure the answer is screaming at you guys like all the other ones are, but, you know, I'm stupid. How do you know it was placed in a box? Alright, yeah, I'm just digging around. Yeah. So you're sure that you had never seen the urn before? Indeed. You may ask Lady Andrews to confirm yourself. My security was focused entirely on the entrance of that warehouse. Alright, hold up. Alright. It's kind of weird how he sent the calling card. Like, he arrived 20 days ago and then sent the calling card 10 days. Is there something special about this box? Oh, there we go. That works. If she broke it 2 weeks ago, you would have saw it. Okay, hold up. Where is that? Where you said it? Yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on that because the vase broke.
Objection!
Oh, come on! Come on, it is faulty, you fucks. I'm really upset about that one. That one in particular upsets me. My logic is flawless. Flawless, you hear me? Thought I heard someone coming downstairs. That'd be funny. 5 in the morning, but no. Okay. I am very upset now. I guess maybe I held the urn in my hand for the first time. Maybe here I can press that? The fact that the urn was broken? Well, she did say that you replaced it out of sight. Well, I guess if it was kept out of sight, that's fine. Okay. I don't know. Ugh. Technically, he didn't hold it at 1 a.m. He held it at 12:58:43. Now, there's nothing doing about that. Everything about this 12 o'clock at 1 a.m. shit, man. It's very annoying. So precise. Oh, maybe this is it. Technically, he didn't hold the urn in his hands. He held it in the box. So how did he know? Well, he knew it was in the box, so that doesn't work. in my hands. Okay. I mean, technically, he didn't hold it in his hands because it was in the box, but... well, she replaced it, so that's fine. I mean, technically, you didn't hold it in your hands. No, okay, that's just being a little bit of a douchebag. That's just a dumb line of questioning. That means absolutely nothing if I were to prove that. That's just being like, well, technically, you had it with the, like, you had your hands on the box and not on the actual vase itself. No. Maybe here. Alright, let's try this. And this is the photo that proves that, huh? Indeed. To be honest, even if a photo were taken, I didn't think I would matter terribly much. Hey Nick, if this photo is a fake, Detective Atme must have stolen the urn whenever this was taken. Oh, so maybe we should be trying to prove that. I mean, there's a couple things here. I mean, I guess maybe instead of pressing it at third point, I could press it at the final point. I mean, I guess I can present the urn here, but I don't think that makes sense. No, it doesn't make any sense. Because if she kept it out of sight, then he would have known it was broken. Alright. What can I do here? This is very annoying. I wonder if Tim goes through this much problems when he played this game. Probably not. How can I prove that he did not have the urn in his hands for the first time? Oh, wait! There we go. Finally, that's coming up. Yeah. How did you know it was speckled then? Got it. Mr. Atme, if you really are a Master Mask, then you also wrote this calling card, correct? But of course. Is there a problem with that calling card? Allow me to read a passage from the calling card that Master Mask has written. Dude, I knew this was going to come up. The fact that he knew it was speckled. Take good care of the speckled urn. Now, the speckled urn here. Surely refers to this pink pattern on the sacred urn. Yes, that's true. But so what? Truth be told, there's no way the Master Mask could have known that about the pattern. What do you mean? This pink spotted pattern on the urn is actually nothing more than paint stains. Bait stains. And these stains did not appear until after the urn had been taken to Lordly Taylor. I'm not finding this joke to be very funny, Mr. Tribe. The day after the sacred urn was taken to the warehouse, the urn was broken due to human error, or should I say, an error-prone human. And that's when the pink paint got on the urn. Can't be serious. And yet, this calling card clearly mentioned the paint pattern, which means Detective Atme had seen the urn long before the crime ever took place. In fact, he saw it when the fake photo was taken. And because this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murderers no longer holds water. Well, shit. Get fucked. Alright, that one I'm fine with. Because I knew that one was a thing. Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself? Aww. Right, that did it. He's broken. I think we're still a little early for a victory pose. We didn't get the hyper-intense music and the really extreme freak out. Huh? So sad. No one has any conviction these days. Conviction, you say? Yesterday, we all decided unanimously that the man was mask to mask. And now we're calling him a murderer. You don't think we're being a tad fickle? That's a good point. No way, don't fall for that too, Your Honor. You say that Luke Acme was the one who killed Cain Bullard? And let me ask you this. Why would he do that? An excellent point. Motive, Mr. Wright, motive! Might my very murderous motive manifest? Nick is getting his second wind. Don't forget his second wind. You're only human. If he prepared an alibi and pinned his crime on Rhonda Light, used to say, he must have had a very strong motive for murder. The one with any motive we've seen is Rhonda Light. Isn't that right, Detective? Indeed. According to my own research, the boy's motive is clear. Without a motive, it's nearly impossible to prove guilt in a murder case. Now then, maybe you can enlighten us to what the defendant's motives were. Thank you, Sir Old Timer. They're doing everything they can to make Ron look suspicious. Despite our lack of hard information, this may be our only chance. I, Luke Acme, had no point of contact with the victim whatsoever. Cain Bullard decided to investigate Master Mask and simply mistook who he was. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. Mr. Bullard mistook it quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he is Master Mask. That is why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill Tito. Truly a tragedy. So the victim, Cain Bullard, blackmailed the defendant. This is the blackmail letter found in the defendant's apartment. The handwritten test confirms that Mr. Bullard was indeed the one who wrote the letter. What? Well, shit. Very well, Mr. Wright. Begin your cross-examination. Can I get some health back, please? Any little tidbit of health. Alright, start pressing. And who in the world is going to prove that? I will. Oh. After doing a thorough background check into Detective Atney and Cain Bullard, we weren't able to find any links between them. It's all in the report. Perhaps they were connected through their work. They were both involved in security. Nope. That was blunt. In any case, the only one with the motive was Mr. Delight. Oh, really? Mistook. That's right. Mistook. From the Old Norse mistaka, meaning to take an error. That wasn't what I meant. Just who was the victim that mistook Mr. that kind of be? Why, the answer is obvious. Ron Delight, of course. Boy, I'd like to wipe that smug look off this guy's face. Sure, why not? So let's press a little bit harder. Why would the victim mistake the defendant for Master Mask? Don't you already know that? Zavari, take a look at this newspaper. Oh, shit, he's gonna pull the strings. Oh, that's a famous tear of Ammonon, a magnificent jewel. This photo shows a magnificent detective as well, does it not? Furthermore, it also shows an ugly guy, namely the defendant. The defendant? The victim clearly misread this article in Zavari. He got the wrong impression. The impression that this ugly security guard was in fact Master Mask. I see. That was an unusually reasonable deduction. Hey, seriously. Good job there, bud. back. Oh, really? You mean this blackmail letter right here? It says bring $50,000. And the handwriting is, without a doubt, the victim's? There's no mistake. You have an official report to prove it. But I don't see an addressee on the letter anywhere. An addressee? Yeah, I'm thinking this might not... Yeah, exactly. I was thinking this is probably not for Ron. This is probably to Safari Man over there. To Acme. This letter was discovered in Ron Delight's apartment. Mr. Light did show up at the designated place and time. The fact that there was no addressee is irrelevant. I wonder... What's up, Nick? I just had a thought. What if that blackmail letter wasn't meant for Mr. Delight? Whoa, do you have any evidence of that? For some reason, I just can't shake the feeling. I have evidence of it. Yeah, I can prove that immediately. That there's something not quite right about this blackmail letter. Well, everyone, are you quite satisfied? Okay. What do you mean by that? Oh, come on, Phoenix. Oh my, I was certain you were already aware. Safari. KB Security. KB Security infos all sorts of companies. Since I was security team chief, I stole data from this company. Ken Bullard has yet to forgive young Mr. Delight, which is why he sent him that letter upon mistakenly believing he was the thief. There's the file that's discovered in Mr. Bullard's office. Evidence that Mr. Bullard received money through blackmail. However, isn't that a bit odd? Why did the defendant pay Mr. Bullard the money, even though he wasn't actually mask to mask? On that point, there was an unfortunate bit of chance. Do you really think that story is going to hold out? The assertion is not merely my own, in fact. What do you mean? I have here a memo from Mr. Ron, the Delight's wife, Desiree Delight. What? Ronnie thinks he has masked a mask. Don't you feel sorry for him? Please don't think too badly of him. Well, Mr. Tribe? Was he trying to act like Miss Delight just now? I thought he was actually pretty convincing. That's pretty funny. If this wasn't so late at night, I probably would have laughed that harder. This is why Mr. Delight's what did the kid came for. Now that's just your imagination talking. Come now, Sir Lawyer. I'm afraid imagination isn't the right word for it. This is deduction, the result of careful applied logical reasoning. Can we hear that careful reasoning for ourselves? It's a long story, and better saved for another time. Very well, another time. Those so-called long stories aren't usually all that long. At least, not in my experience. So you're going to try and connect Dave to that person to Miss Bullard, right? Yeah, that's right. Hopefully it won't require surgery either. In that case, you'll have to talk about the blackmail. That's true. Is that blackmail letter really intended for Ron? Since we don't have enough information, you should press him for more testimony. You'll be able to shake some contradictions loose that way. That's what I was thinking. Really? And who in the world's going to prove that? Okay. Hold up. I'm going to press like the rest of these to see if there's any more information we can get. Yes, press harder. Okay. Can I like get any more pieces of information here, please? Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get more information. He's just gonna repeat everything. He's not gonna give me any like extra dialogue. I'm gonna have to like pull strings here. There is like imitating it again. Okay. So yeah, now we're gonna really have to pull at strings here. I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Yeah, because I know. It's the red diamond on his hand. Like, there's the connection there. But is that the place to present it? Although, to be fair, there's this whole other list of blackmail shit. That's weird. So it would be like a completely different... I don't know. Hold up. Actually, that's weird. How much was that crystal worth? Does it say? It says it's priceless. But then he prices it at 100,000. I don't know. This is something I noticed. I'm gonna call bullshit on that. I want to, but I don't know if I have enough backing in order to call it bullshit. So I'm gonna save. Be a little pussy ass bitch. I'll even save right here just to make absolutely sure. Okay. Alright, let's go, pussy ass bitch. Alright. I think it's the blackmail letter, but I just want to be able to, like, I know what I want to say, but I don't know how to say it. Objection! Okay, so it's gonna let me do this. Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Atme? Well, if it's just a few, I guess it's alright. When you said that this letter was addressed to Rhonda Light, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction. Contradiction. I don't know where a walking contradiction like you guys all saying that. You're one to talk. At times like this, men are made to express themselves with their fists. Why don't you show us what you've got there, Junior? Indeed. Time to man up, Mr. Wright. Show us this contradicting evidence in the content of the blackmail letter. Well, it's mostly the fact of the red diamond. So, how do I go about presenting that? Do I go about presenting that through him? I guess through Luke Atme, in a way. Is there any other way I can present this now? It has to be the red diamond. Like, that's just the thing. Was any of these red? No. Well, actually, no, it's just a tear Bemenon. No, that was blue. Alright, well, hey, nothing like a shot in the dark. If that doesn't work, then it's Ron's testimony. It's one or the other. I'm gonna go with Atme first. Huh. A little 2-1 punch like that wouldn't even faze me. Oh, really? I think you mean 1-2 punch. Mr. Wright, try thinking things through a little bit more. That's funny. Ouch. I sure felt that punch, Your Honor. Anyway, let's try reading the blackmail letter one more time. There's gotta be something off about it somewhere. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, technically I didn't lose, so I'm not gonna reload.